A group of Portland businesses are suing the city and Multnomah County, claiming both skirted the public hearing process and zoning laws.
The lawsuit involves a new homeless shelter slated to open next month in the city's Central Eastside Industrial District. Fox 12's Kendra Kent is taking a closer look at the pushback and what neighboring businesses are saying. Kendra?
Yeah, that's right. And for just to reference exactly where we're at, this is off of Southeast Market. And this homeless shelter here actually has operated in the past as an emergency shelter. But again, officials do hope to permanently have it open its doors sometime in mid-April. And that is something that is upsetting a lot of nearby business owners, including the developer of this neighboring property right behind me here. You can see they're doing construction work there. Now, the businesses who are suing are all the owners of the so-called properties that are Nova, Skylight, Volta, Highwire, and Groundwire. That's the electric block. And essentially, these are commercial office spaces that are owned by Killian Pacific. Neighboring businesses near this Portland warehouse are suing the city and Multnomah County, saying the site was quietly and unlawfully selected for a permanent homeless shelter in the city's Central Eastside District. The lawsuit, filed Tuesday on behalf of a handful of LLCs with nearby buildings and construction projects, alleges that city and county officials with the Joint Office for Homeless Services skirted the public notification and approval process for this location after ignoring zoning laws to push it through. According to the lawsuit, the businesses argue sheltering homeless people here would be dangerous for those residents trying to navigate life in an industrial area. They also say the businesses would be irreparably harmed by a shelter and, quote, tenants will leave, new tenants will not come, and development of the electric blocks will stop and cease to exist. Multnomah County officials declined to comment Wednesday, citing the ongoing litigation. But 2 weeks ago, a news release from the county mentioned the new shelter space, calling it a 125-bed shelter for women that was already previously used for emergency shelter services during bad weather over the winter. As for land use zoning, the usage for the site may hinge on House Bill 2006. The law passed last May. It allows for cities and counties to disregard zoning rules for, quote, qualifying emergency shelters, although it's not clear how the law would be applied in this case. A PR firm representing the building owners told Fox 12 his clients were unavailable for comment or interviews Wednesday. But one other big player in the district is also weighing in. The Central Eastside Industrial Council, a nonprofit representing businesses and community members in the area. They sent a letter to city and county leaders on Tuesday, voicing concern for what it calls a, quote, closed-door approach. The group also requested that government leaders reconsider using the warehouse as a shelter. CEIC Board President Eric Kress declined to do an interview with Fox 12, but the organization did send us a statement that reads in part, there has been a lack of transparency and clarity of the planned intent and use of this facility. We would welcome the opportunity to begin an open dialogue with the Joint Office of Homeless Services and community to find the best solution for our unhoused community. We did also reach out to Mayor Ted Wheeler's office today. We have not so far heard back, and we did reach out to the Oregon Legislative Policy and Research Office. They told us they did not have anybody available for comment on our story. Now, the county, by the way, does not actually own this building. They are leasing it with the option to purchase it after the first year of that lease. Reporting tonight in Southeast Portland, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.